I decided to start a market garden this year, and I am not a stranger to gardening. I have actually gardened for quite a few years now. But this year I decided I wanted to try dahlias. And I know a lot of people who try to grow dahlias will start with a dahlia tuber so that they know exactly what variety they are growing and all of that. But if you look online with the direct sellers that you and I can buy dahlia tubers from, they're expensive. And so I decided that I was going to choose a less expensive route and start my dahlia plants from seed. So seeds can be a little tricky because you really don't know what you're going to get, and you don't really know what the germination rate is going to be from where you buy the seeds from. But I decided to take a gamble because it was such a small investment, and I just bought a little pack of seeds off Amazon and tried them out. So I can say though that from what I have tried so far with just starting in the small cells, I have about 26 plants that are about ready to go into the ground as soon as the weather kind of tapers out and we are no longer in threat of frost. In all reality though, we are about to be in like 80-degree weather starting this weekend, so I will probably get these plants in the ground sooner than later. Our last frost date is about May 15th-ish. I'm in zone 6B. So we're right around that time now where I gotta start planning where I'm gonna put all this stuff. So anyway, like I said, I have 26 plants that have thrived and they're doing really, really well, but they're still in the small cells and they're starting to get a little leggy, and I need to get them in the ground. So here are some of them right here that have been doing super well. These are some zinnias that I have next to it. And then I have some more up here. And like I said, overall I've got 26 plants. And really my thought process has been is I'm just gonna try to have as many healthy plants as I can. And after our last frost this year, when I dig up the tubers, I will save those and they multiply by like a factor of 4. So every year I'll multiply my dahlia tubers, and so that'll also save me money. But I'm also at the same time have this vision of like this beautiful flower field in my backyard, and I don't think that I have enough plants, at least specifically for dahlias. I have a lot of other varieties that I'll end up sharing on here, but specifically for dahlias, I just don't feel like I have enough. So I decided that with some of the empty cells that weren't germinating anything, I was just going to pop another seed in there and see what happened. And like nothing happened. Like maybe like 1 or 2 more germinated. So then I was like, okay, some of these seeds need like a boost, or I just need to figure out which ones are bad like very quickly and stop wasting soil. So I did the paper towel method, and I'll show you what I did. So I wet 2 paper towels, and in between the paper towels, I evenly spread out the seeds that I had still, and then I placed the paper towel with the seeds in between them in a Ziploc bag, and I stuck it out where the sun hits it and just used like natural sunlight, whatever, and checked back on it in a couple days, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is what it looks like. Again, these have been in here for probably 4 days now, honestly. I know like it can take anywhere from like 2 days to see germination to like 10 days. So some of these probably aren't doing anything yet, but some of them should. So this is going to give me a really good idea real quickly of what's going on. Oh, it smells. So look at that. Some of them have sprouted. There's one right there that is sprouted. There's a couple good ones here. One down here. Okay, so it's working. So I am going to not deal with this right now. I'm going to put this back where I had it. In the paper towel. And then what I need to do now or next is the ones that are germinating. Then I need to go ahead and get them in the trays, so they can start growing and get some nutrients and that sort of thing. So that's exciting. All right, well, that's my spiel on dahlia seeds. So hopefully that helps if you're thinking about growing dahlias. Obviously, it depends on where you're at in the country, what zone you're in, if dahlias will even thrive where you're at. I'm in Ohio, so they should do okay here. I know that there's, farmers in Indiana that grow them just fine, and usually, Midwest is a pretty good climate for them. So I'm okay with giving them a go, but hopefully this helps. And if you like gardening, interested in gardening, or starting a market garden, hopefully you stick around. I'll have more to share.